Number one, yani, yani sonuçta kadına kibar bisa niya mga pangyayari ko ba naman bukas ay magsagot.
We pray for the encouragement of the religious heritage. And especially HBS Nepal, we would like to pray for safe and successful go in Japan for Jiban Suba Kathmandu Kyo. We would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery for Kadaka Seiji Winigwaya Shanti Maya Tamangin and the Kumari Guru Yaswini the Haven because Tapa Kathmandu Kyo. We pray in Namyo Holy Nikyo, cause essays in the seed of enlightenment contain the first 8 chapters of the primordial path of the Lotus Sutra, transmitted by the Joyos. In front of the Gohon's army to respect and veneration. We pray for the progress and expansion of the group of faithful establishing Nepal. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma and the prosperity of all participants in today's service. We pray for the fastest eradication of the coronavirus to all those who are remain affected. We pray for the progress of the mystic relationship with the Buddha and the meeting with the true secret Dharma, the elimination of the negative karma, full health, and the protection of our primordial Buddhism that everyone realizes to Hoku in accordance with the Buddhist intent. We pray for the recovery of all the sick, for the fulfillment of all the prayers of all participants in today's study session. Come on, I mean, now we are holding the morning study session in front of the home zone at HBS Nepal, Kathmandu. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma and the prosperity of all participants in today's study session. May those who are suffering from illness have their sickness cured immediately, and may those who are praying for overcoming sufferings and the troubles have the protection and the blessing of the God. And especially in front of the home zone in Korea, we would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Sunita Tapalia, Kamodo Kyo, to the money the heart would like to pray to be in discipline and focus, Kamodo Kyo, we in Korea would like to pray for the fulfillment of the confidential wish, Kamodo Kyo, with respect and veneration of our prayers to all the late masters and the monks, faithful and the relatives of the home of Church, with respect and veneration of our prayers to all souls who have died in disasters, epidemics, in the army and the conflicts around the world, especially to all those deceased in the Nepal earthquake and the also deceased by the new coronavirus, we offer prayers to all souls, describing the most purpose of book of the Myoshi Temple, HBS Nepal Center, and to deceased ancestors of all participants in today's study session, and it all to deceased today, and especially for Obarakira, Myoho, Kyoriki, for all the participants and people going home today, we pray one by one for the elimination of the bad karmas and the great progress in the Wash in front of the home zone to respect and veneration. We pray for the progress and expansion of the group of faithfully established in Nepal. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma and the prosperity of all participants in the nation. We pray for the fastest eradication of the coronavirus to all those who are infirm and affected. We pray for the progress of the mystical relationship with the Buddha and the meeting with the true secret Dharma, the elimination of the negative karma, full health, and the protection of all mortal Buddhism. That everyone realizes to go in accordance with the Buddhist intent. We pray for the recovery of all the sick and for the fulfillment of all the prayers of all participants in today's session. Come, Lord, I mean, Lord. With respect and veneration of our prayers to all the late masters and the monks, faithful in the relatives of the Homo, with respect and veneration of our prayers to all souls who have died in disasters, epidemics, and the armed conflicts around the world, especially to all the deceased in the Nepal earthquake and all the deceased by the new coronavirus. We offer prayers to all souls inscribed in the posthumous purple book of the Miloshini Temple, HBS Nepal Center, and to deceased ancestors of all participants in today's session. And the all to deceased today, and especially for Obarakira, Myoho, Kyoriki, Tizamot. For all the participants and people doing Gohoku today, we pray one by one for the elimination of the bad karmas and the great progress in the field.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。
Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you everyone for the monitoring session here at Kathmandu Center. Thank you the people who watch us online in the monitoring session. April 21, last 10 days of Escomain. Many people are already starting taking the monthly donation. The people who didn't receive it, please come to the center receive the monthly donation, write your name, and then keep it here for the center and the Shanti Dharma Stupa. These days become more hot. Everyone let's take care with health. Let's drink a lot of pine, daily pine pure. Okay? Garments up. People need to be more health and the common not to participate. Morning time is very good. Morning time chant is very fresh. Chanting time is not so much hot, not so much cold. Perfect. In the evening, a little bit warm, but the people's let's try to participate online and here in the center. On 27, we will hold 28 actually is because Tapa, Mother Posthumous Goico. Everyone who can participate, come to Shanti Dharma Stupa to participate. 26 yoga session. 27 Jivan going to Japan. 28 because Mother Posthumous Goico. So these days little bit busy, no little bit tight. We ask everyone for this local support. And basically is this, no? Aja dere dere danivat, arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。